Yeah, I'ma put the drip on the plate. Yeah, diamond ice glaze, niggas imitate. Hey, feed me grapes, maybe with the Drake. Slow pace in the rave.
Hey guys and girls, it's your girl Maria Solis back with another video. Thank y'all so much for being here. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and feel free to subscribe. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do this makeup look. I had so much fun doing it. I was also really descriptive on this makeup tutorial to help you all that are barely learning how to do makeup. It's not really much of a challenge to do this eye look, but I hope you all do enjoy. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and feel free to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. And stay tuned. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I did do this eye off camera, so it can be like a speeder process, a faster process. So I did use two palettes for this eye look. It's gonna be the Morphe 35B. Second one is gonna be the Jaclyn Hill palette. If you don't have these palettes, you can always use shadows that are almost exactly the same. You can mix up the colors, be creative. You don't exactly have to have the palettes I have. Sometimes when I don't have a palette that other YouTubers do have, I tend to try to come up with something a little different because I don't have all the shadows they have. So just in case that is you, you can use whatever shadows you feel like it. But this is the look I came up with, and it kind of reminds me of Sullivan for Monsters Inc. Like the purple and the blue and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I got this look. So just keep on watching and let's get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and start, in case you feel like, why does this side look different? It's because I don't have foundation on. It's like the power of makeup here. So I'm gonna start with my Morphe 35B palette. I'm gonna go in with this purple shadow, the darkest one on here. And when I mess with colorful shadows and they're dark, I like to just pat it in the crease. Just pat, pat, pat. And as you can see, it's like really light. So you just keep packing it on. So I don't know if I mentioned it before in my previous videos, but what I like to do, and see there's fallout, so just be really careful. If you already have your foundation on, just put some translucent powder if you don't already know. So I was saying, a thing I like to do is I use two brushes for my eyeshadow. This one is my go-to if I haven't already said on here, or if you didn't pick it up. This is my favorite brush because it's like a big blending brush. It's my favorite brush because this one I'm packing on the purple shadow, and this one I'm going to blend it out. If you use the same brush, you're just going to keep hiring it up all the way to your brow bone, and that looks ugly to me. I don't like that. But if that's what you like, go ahead and feel free. It's up to you. It's going to be you wearing it at the end of the day. So in my opinion, I don't like my eyeshadow to go all the way up here. So I use another brush to blend it out. I like to use circular motions as well. So I do that. And every time I use this big blending brush, somehow the shadow tends to fade away. So I keep on packing it some more until I get the desired color. So you just keep blending it. Like right now I'm just blending up and down because it's the outer. Once you reach the outer, you want to blend up and down. You don't want to make it more wide. And I'm also always keeping an eye on this eye. That way it can be exactly the same. I'm sorry if I'm talking too much, but I like to get real descriptive on my makeup looks. I know sometimes I slack and I don't necessarily do that all the time. But when I want to, when I feel like it, I just want to give you guys that right information. Because I learned the hard way, and I want you guys to learn, for the ones that are here to watch and learn. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit higher because I am gonna be doing a cut, not a cut crease, but like a half cut crease, or like a halo. Yeah. Dumbass. Halo. Why did I say half cut crease? I'm sorry guys, I'm so dumb. So earlier, this is my second time recording today. Why is it so hot in here? This is my second time recording today because I did a full cut crease and I do not like the way I look in full cut creases. So if you ever like ask yourself, why doesn't Maria ever do a full cut crease? It's because I don't like how I look in them, honestly. Like, I can probably do it on someone else, but I do not like how I look in them in general, because I don't know if it's my eye form or something, but I don't like it. So I filmed everything and I'm just like, I ain't posting it. So I'm gonna go, I'm almost to how I want it. I'm just gonna go one more time. Did my earring just fall? Yeah, I did. Did y'all see that? I don't know, maybe I was looking down, but it fell. I always have trouble with this ear. This ear is perfectly fine and never bothers me. It's this one that hurts like a... Ow, 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 ow. You can see it's like freaking red, so I have to put foundation on the ear. But okay, so I'm already liking where I'm at with the purple shadow, so I'm just gonna blend it a little more. I'm sorry, I'm always losing my brushes, so I'm just gonna blend it a little more right there. Okay, so once we have the purple that we are comfortable with, I'm gonna go ahead and get concealer and I'm gonna cut it. The number one key is to blend. Like, the number one key is to blend. Nikki! Nicole! Nikki! Nicole! Nikki! Nicole!
One eternity later.
Nikki!
Can you bring me a cup of water, please? And then I use another brush just to pat down the concealer. I don't set it with no shadows because I'm about to put a shadow on it. You can't open it? There. Bro, I love water. Why would you put it in this little one? Lock the door, please. Thank you. She brought this tiny ass cup of water. Like, girl, I'm thirsty. So, oh my god. Oh shit, I'm adding on to it. Did I just look up when I was not supposed to? Okay, so once you have that, what I did is, for my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, I got this brown. And this brown, I am going to put it in the inner corner and in the outer V. Yeah. Okay, and I'm just using a smudge brush. And then I'm going to blend it out with my big blending brush. Okay, honestly, it was two-sided. This side broke, but I have never gone back to get a new one. I honestly checked. They don't have this brush in the store anymore. Might just have to look it up by the brand. The brand is Royal and Langnickel. And it's a crease and smudge brush. The other side was a smudge. So I'm gonna tape these two. But what I'm gonna do is apply that brown in there. It's gonna look black because you have some other shades on there, but it's brown. So just blend it. Keep on blending it. Okay, guys and girls, guess what I found out? The reason I'm using these two palettes, and you're wondering, why aren't you using the purple from your Vault collection of Morphe and Jaclyn? Why I'm not using them, you say? Because I've always had this problem where my eyelids were getting irritated. I mentioned in my video where I was with my little sister doing that cookie kit Halloween house. I mentioned that my eyelids were not at the best condition that moment. That's why I was not doing makeup tutorials. I stayed away from the Vault collection like 5 days, and my eyelids have not cracked, have not irritated, have not itched, have not got swollen. And I'm believing it's the Vault. And I feel like if I'm to get it and use one shadow, it's gonna mess up my whole eyelid. I'm gonna wake up the next day irritated, itchy. And I knew it was not this palette. I knew it was not this palette and all my previous palettes, because I would have had that, you know, problem earlier. But it's the Vault. And I'm thinking I got a bad, how do you say it? I got a bad batch. So I'm thinking it's that, but I don't want to think that, because my eyelids are not sensitive. Like, I literally get along with any brand on my eyelids. But I wouldn't realize it was the Vault. I was just thinking, oh, maybe it's my eating habits. But no, I've been eating clean, I've been eating great, and it's not that. Okay, so right here, I already applied my brown in the inner and the outer. I'm gonna get a flat brush and use this aqua shadow. I would tell you the names of it, but I lost the name card. Like the first 3 days I got this palette, I lost it. I never found it. So once you get the shadow, just put up and down. Make sure you stay in your little space. Like that. Okay? Once you have this, you're not gonna go back with brown, you're gonna go back with the purple that you started with to create this look. So, which is this dark one right here. And just, you know, I'm using a smudge brush again. I'm not using the one where I packed it. Oh wait, I should use the one where I packed it. Dummy. I'm just taking off the axis, whatever. You just blend that together. Put some on the top of here, which makes it a halo. And I hate when it fades off too much, so I go back and put some more until, you know, I like it how I like it. Move to the side to get that faded into it. Then I get my big blending brush and blend all the outer, because I'm trying to make it look exactly like this eye. So, ta-da! Perfect. Well, let me just clean up the mess under here and I'll be right back. Okay, so once you clean it off, I know it looks super red because I was like trying to rub that off. But for the waterline, the bottom waterline, I used this one, this blue, this beautiful blue. It doesn't look that blue on my face because it doesn't. What brush did I use for that? Okay, I'm gonna use a smudge brush for that. I didn't use the purple because I just want to like mix a little bit of variety. I mean, it still looks like freaking purple on here. When you wear contacts and you're messing with a lot of shadow on your waterline, you get some on your contact and it just dries it out. Okay, so now I'm gonna put foundation. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild foundation. I know it's like dirty and stuff, but whatever. I'm using golden beige. I'm using golden beige. This is my go-to foundation. put a lot when I want like a full coverage. This foundation, you can basically stack it on and it don't look cakey. Tell me why this is falling all apart. Morphe is like my favorite beauty blender. Ever since it came out, I can't stop using it. Oh, look at my freaking nose piercings, all foundation. Oh no. Oh nah. Oh nah. My brows look so good right now. Like, is that even you, Maria? Honestly. Oh. Shit. I forgot I'm supposed to clean my brows with foundation. Clean your brows with foundation and not concealer on the top, please. You're supposed to put it the color of your foundation because it's just gonna be lighter, and then when you want to take pictures, it's just gonna be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So no concealer on the top of your brows. If you want to do that, go ahead. I don't. Good. I'm in love. So let me take out this foundation off of my lips because I do not like this. Some people leave it on and then put their lipstick over it. I can't. Sorry. I also tried to overline my lips, but I don't like that either. I don't like it. Okay, so I'm not done with the eyes. I just need lipstick. Okay, oh, forgot my lashes. How could I forget? Lashes is 614 by Salon Perfect. These are drugstore, by the way. Okay, so these are on. Then I'm gonna put mascara. Why the hell does it have white? Oh well, I'll put mascara over that. I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my lower lash. Just put some more here. Last but not least step is to put inner corner highlights. For my inner corner highlight, I like to use my highlighter, which is the Anastasia Amergy, which is this one. Dude, this has a lot of product and it was worth the price, to be honest. Show y'all something real cute. It's like a little purse, you know. I'm gonna go shopping, whatever. Then you open it. It's a freaking eyelash holder. I think that's so cute. I didn't use these eyelashes because I felt like this eye look deserved some new eyelashes. But it's cute. Like, it has a mirror. That's what I was putting my eyelashes on with. I would like tell y'all where I got this, but it was honestly like a makeup store in my city. Ah! I'm a little retorted. I forgot to put highlight on my nose. So I forget the highlight. We're all in this. Last, I forgot to curl my lashes. Ugh. So this is the final look. Hope you all did enjoy. I had so much fun doing this for all of you. And if you did like the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye.